Good morning, everyone. Hey, welcome to Marathon Mondays with Mal. It is a really mild morning here in Coburg at the world headquarters of Marathon Coach. Hope everyone had a good weekend. I know I did. I was down at Pacific Shores this weekend. So to everyone at Pacific Shores, hello again. Really enjoyed the weekend and enjoyed the hospitality. Pacific Shores in Newport, Oregon is a fantastic motor coach RV club. It is a beautiful place to go. If you're ever on the West Coast or in the Pacific Northwest, Pacific Shores in Newport, Oregon is great. It's also very close to the world headquarters of Marathon Coach, where you can come and take a tour, see our inventory, and just in general visit with us. That coach back there, that's 1286. That's an H3 double slide with bunks that I took down. That's a great coach. That's for sale. I know I was talking with my buddy Jeff earlier about it this weekend. It's a beautiful coach. I know he really likes it. And then there's our good friend 1258. You see Dave. Hey, Dave. There's Dave. He's doing a PDI on it, working on the bays. And that is a pre-owned quad. That's the 2017 Coach 1258 quad slide H that is for sale. So if you're interested in any of those, you know how to get a hold of me, malw@marathoncoach.com. But the real reason we're here, you guys, I told you about it this weekend. I told you about it last Friday. I probably told you about it a lot. We've seen 1291 all the way through production. And so let's turn around here and take a look at what's happening today. Today what we're going to do is a little teaser of the reveal. We've done 2 teasers of this because there are so many unique aspects. This might be one of the most customized XL3s we've ever done here at Marathon Coach. I mean, let's face it, when you're building a luxury RV like Marathon has done for 3+ decades, how far can you take customization? Well, I'm going to show you a little bit today, and then next week I'm going to show you just how far you can take the customization process, because this might be one of the most customized XLs ever. So you can see Al Hagen down there working on it. The audit team is out here. I know Pierre's out here. Vernon was out here earlier. Jay Graham was doing some measurements earlier. So there's a lot going on with 1291, as it probably has about 4 or 5 days left. So I'm only going to give you like 3 or 4. I talked to the owners this morning, and I said I'm only going to tell people 3 things, but I might go 4 because there's so many cool things that I'm excited about. So let's head inside. All right, so let me grab this real quick. So what'd you guys do this weekend? Where are you watching from? 1291, here we are. I'm not kidding about Pacific Shores, you guys. What a fantastic RV park. It's very, very beautiful. There we go. Get the door closed. Get some. As you can see, there's a lot going on in this coach. And I don't want to show you too much, so let's get right into our teaser. As you can see, the floor is still covered. Upholstery is still covered. That's part of the audit process to protect those items while things are being tested and fitted. And I'll show you one thing. Let's take a look at this. Let me see if I can look at this. Okay, see these dots right here? These are surfaces that either need to be cleaned or repaired or fixed. This is part of the audit process. Marathon audits every single coach that is built here, and always has. So, you know, it's the only way to make sure that it is truly ready for the owner. But while we are here, I want to show you, I really like this countertop to sink. Look how beautiful that countertop and sink is. And the owners picked beautiful faucet. Here's their hot and cold through the filtration system. The filtration system in this coach is, for the lack of a better term, award-winning and probably the best filtration system you've ever heard or not heard of. And we're gonna go in depth on that with Jay Graham next week. So don't miss that, because it's pretty amazing, the filtration system for the water. Okay, I'm gonna show you this. I'm a How do you spell IMA, Todd? I don't know. IMA?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Here it is. Isn't that beautiful? It matches the exterior of the coach. It matches everything. But you think that's beautiful? Wait till you see next week. I'm going to stand and block it right now. Wait till you see next week what that thing can do and how beautiful it is when I show you next week. All right. Let's move in here, Todd. All right. Take a look. Okay, the owner of this coach was, I think I've mentioned this before, the owners of this coach worked hand in hand with Al Christensen in our design team to really make this personal. And I have never seen the owners go so in depth to source and contribute so much to their coach. So I applaud them, and that's part of purchasing a custom order from Marathon, is you get to take it to the level of being so hands-on that you're sourcing items. So you want to see sourcing items? Look at what the owners have put in here as poles. And I hope the lighting is showing it. I think it is. That is just beautiful. These poles are throughout the coach. Look at this right here. It's kind of hard to see with some glare. There you go. It just really stands out. Now, I know I was only going to show a few things, but I got excited. Here we are standing at this. Right by the washer dryer, look at these drawers. Look at how versatile these drawers, look how pretty they are first of all. Okay, that's one thing. But look at these drawers, you guys. These are perfect for clothing. There's a hamper down there. You pull it out. This is such a great design. You know, Jay Graham, I mean, I don't have to tell you about Jay Graham. You guys know him. If you watch Marathon Mondays, you know Jay Graham. He's been with the company 30 years. What a great engineer. And for the owners and the engineers and the designers to work together and come up with so that the coach functions the way it should, the way that the owners want it to function, and very livable. And these owners are currently in a marathon, and this is another marathon for them. So they know what they like, and they know what works for them, and I think that's great. Okay, now this right here. I think I'm gonna make the call. This is the last thing I'm gonna show you today because I'm really excited what's behind this door. Now, you're looking at it and you're like, okay, Mal, that's a closet door. Wait till you see what's behind that closet door. Wait till next week. I'd love to show you today, but we're gonna wait and hold it because I want you to come back for the full tour of this coach with myself and Jay Graham. So let's head on out here. Okay, look at this fabric. I love this fabric. It's a very classic. It reminds me of like a tweed jacket, but it's so stylish. It's still so stylish, and look at how it matches that leather on the seating surface. All right, so that's pretty much all I want to show you today. I know it's a short show, and I appreciate you hanging in there with us on 1291. 1291, we've seen it from a shell to next week completed. So that was another teaser. Wait till you see the customization. I'm not going to show you right now, but this little side table over here, this little side table has some secrets in it. And everybody, there's Jay Graham.
Sorry, I forgot you guys were doing this.
The lead engineer on this project, Jay Graham. You guys have seen him. We just talked about him on camera. So we won't bother him because I know he's working. Any comments, questions, or hellos, Mickey, before we tell everyone what they need to do for the week?
We have hellos from Canada, the UK, all over the US. We have a request to see the bathroom, and Rodney was a little upset he doesn't get to see the closet today.
That's right, I know. And Rodney, believe me, you're going to want to see that closet. There's a lot that goes into that closet. Aside from that, thank you everyone for watching the show. Thank you to everyone for commenting. We really enjoy bringing you Marathon Mondays. It truly is a fully transparent look at what I consider, and a lot of you probably do, the best luxury converter in the history of the world. Marathon Coach takes it to another level, and I think you see that in the fit and finish. Paired up with the Prevost chassis, there's nothing better. So thank you again. Thanks to Todd and Mickey for hanging out with me, and the audit team and Dave Bash. You know, I'm gonna tell. Look, okay, since we're live and there are no rules, like Fraggle Rock says, I'm just gonna tell you really quick. I'm down at Pacific Shores this weekend, and I ran into a problem with it was an operator's problem, something that I didn't know on what to do with the coach. One phone call to Dave Bash on a Saturday morning, and he helped me through it. I got to tell you, you've heard me talk about Dave a lot, and because he's not here, I'll play the horn for him. What a fantastic person, and what a great employee here at Marathon Coach. From a 30-year-old marathon to a brand new quad slide H, Dave knows the ins and outs of those, coach. And that's another reason you want to buy from Marathon, quite frankly, because you get to spend time with Dave learning those ins and outs of your new coach. Anyway, enough of that. Mal W at Marathon Coach is how you get a hold of me. Be yourself and do good things. That's what you need to do with your week. That's what I'm aiming to do. That's what I strive for. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you next week for the 1291 reveal. I'm out of here. Coffee time.
Sorry about that.
No, Jay, you're good.